Hey you guys. Okay, so Beautycounter came out with some fun holiday makeup, and I haven't worn makeup in a long time. I'm sure many of you guys are in the same boat. So, this is the palette that I'm super stoked to try out. It's called the Golden Hour All-in-One Palette because it has like blush, highlighter, and some blush, highlighter, and eyeshadows. So, I thought I would try it on with you guys, which is a little risky, but you know what? We're all about taking risks around here, right? So right now I'm putting on some Skin Twin foundation. This is the like awesome foundation. They reformulated it this year, and I'm using the blender from Beautycounter, one of those like kabuki style that you can kind of adjust, so you can get big swipes with it up high, or you can go deet, 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 just a little. So I love this brush. I don't think you necessarily have to have it. I had another one that I couldn't find from Eco Tools that I then found after I bought this one. Gotta love it when that happens. So anyways, and if you guys are ever wanting to know what Skin Twin shade or Dew Skin shade, Dew Skin is the one that is has SPF in it, which I wear year round because I live in Colorado and we get a lot of sun. So this is Dew Skin that has SPF in it. But if you ever want to know what shade you are, just send me an unfiltered photo of yourself and I am happy to help match your shade. Okay, so I think that's kind of blended in. I'm going to do a couple clicks of my concealer pen because this mama has some dark spots under her eyes because, you know, babies, the life of babies. Okay, where else do I need a little bit of this? A little bit of love. One of the things I've seen with some folks too is that they get concealer pen in like another shade lighter, so then it gives you a little bit more color pop too whenever you're wearing it around your eyes. So if that's your jam, it's just a little tip for you. And I typically use a blending, one of those little blender things, but I'm not near the sink to get it wet, and that's what my friend Sarah Atwood says you're supposed to do. So I follow what Sarah Atwood says because she's brilliant. So today I'm just blending it in with this. We're gonna roll with it. One thing I notice, maybe this is common sense for everybody who's been wearing makeup their whole lives, but I don't like it when makeup creases. It kind of makes me like, why did I do that if it makes it look like I'm wearing makeup? Because that's kind of like the fun of it, is it looks like you're not wearing it. Anyway, so one thing I noticed is mattifying powder. This is Beautycounter's mattifying powder, and you only need a very little bit. Like, this stuff will last me forever. So I get a little bit of that, and I dab it on. Let me see. I'll use another brush to do that. So I just need a little bit just to kind of set the makeup so the rest of it doesn't settle. Probably doing this wrong again. This is not your resident expert. This is just me having fun with you guys. Okay, so a little mattifying powder in places where I think that it's going to settle. I'm just tapping out a little bit. Yeah, and then I see people doing this too to set their makeup afterward. Okay. So I think we're ready. Oh, it feels so nice. I remember when I was little, I used to get my mom's brushes and just like brush my face. I just thought it was like the most like gentle feeling. Fun little memory. Okay, so that's what I have just put on. Skin Twin, concealer pen, mattifying powder. Okay, and now for the fun part where things are gonna get real. Okay, now Golden Hour palette. Here we go, team. I took some notes so I would remember what I was doing because I haven't done this in a while. So we're gonna start with a shade called Ray, which is this gold eyeshadow right here. Dun dun dun. Man, it's so exciting to break in a new palette. This like feels like Christmas, turns out. So this palette is really cool because it's talc free. Talc can definitely have traces of asbestos in it, and to formulate an eyeshadow palette or makeup palette at all without talc is pretty difficult, but it's really awesome that they did, and the color, the pigment is still really great. Okay, so I'm going to do this gold on kind of the lower third of my lids. I'm actually going to just use my finger. That feels a lot better. Okay, I'm using the ring finger. Is that what that one is? Because it's a little bit more delicate, has less muscle typically. This weak little finger. But that helps me get a more gentle touch as I'm applying that. Okay, and then I'm going to use Dawn for the crease of my lid. Dawn is this kind of like light pink, more like a kind of blushy blush pink. Probably the wrong time to use that word. So I'm going to use this on the crease of my lid, on the inside edges. That's beautiful. Gosh, I really like that color. You don't need much. I don't know. I mean, I feel like eyeshadow stuff, this stuff lasts forever anyways. That's how I put it on. Okay, so I've got that, and then next I'm going to do this kind of, it's called Shadow, but it's almost like a Merlot kind of color. It's really beautiful. And so I'm going to do this in the outer corners. This is where things get a little crazy when Leah starts getting dark colors on her eyes. Oh, goodness. And remember, this is highly pigmented, so you really don't need much. Okay, things might have gotten a little crazy, but I'm going to try to blend it. Do you guys know what that means? Because I'm just learning. Okay. Yeah, what do we think about that? Okay, I know there's a brush that blends. This looks like that could blend, right? That's a blendish brush. So I'm going to blend it toward that light pink. Not out, because then things would get crazy and I'd look like I was going to the club. And this girl has not been to the club lately. I'm still up at 3 a.m. I'm just not at the club, you know what I mean? Raise your hand if you're going to the clubs. It would be hard clubbing with a mask on. But, so then I'm just going to take my finger right there because I don't really like what that's doing. Up too high. You know what? This makeup is just for fun anyway. This is just to have a dang good time because it's Saturday, people. Okay, so I did that Merlotish color called Shadow, and then now I'm going to go for Aura, which is this white one. And that one I love. I think it's so beautiful. Which brush am I going to use? Let's do this one. So Aura you can use kind of as a highlighter, like you want to make your eyes sort of pop. So I'm going to do it a little bit on right above my brow bone. And I saw somebody going all the way down here, but that kind of scared me a little bit, like I was going to look too much like a ghosty. And I do look tired, but I don't know if that's going to make me look scary tired. So we'll see. But maybe I'll try blending that up a little bit. Yeah, so what this one chick did that I was watching, can't remember her name, but she was brilliant. She went all the way up here with it, and all the way up here with the white to sort of frame the eye and make it pop. But we'll see. So I'm going to try that. And again, blending in those colors a little bit, giving you a little more light to that part. Let's see here. What's next? Okay, Horizon is the blush. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we have blush and we have highlighter. And I think that highlighter could be a bronzer as well, or you could even use it as an eyeshadow. I think it's really gorgeous. So I'm going to use the blush. Apples in my cheeks. Found out what those were this year. You guys were with me on that. So gently. This has some good pop. Kind of looks like, I think it's melon in the regular palette, but a little bit different coloring. And then, yeah, I'm going to kind of put that one a little bit low. And then, and then I'm going to add in Beam, the highlighter. So I'm going to do tops of my cheeks right here. What I've been explained to by my friend Summer is that you want to do where the light would normally hit. So you go up here, bridge of your nose, a little bit up here, Cupid's bow, whatever that thing is right here, and then on your chin. So bear with me, people. Clearly a novice, but we're working this. Okay, so we're using Beam, that color right here. I'm just going to go, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. You guys get the real version. This is real life Leah Miller trying on makeup. Leah Saig. That's my name these days. Leah Saig. I'm just going to do that because that brush seemed a little big. Let's see here. I'm going to put a little bit too right there with that white. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add in some eye makeup. Let me see. I'm gonna do eye pencil. That's what I need. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so I use the eye pencil in medium. Yeah, brow pencil in medium. This I really like more than the brow gel for me. It helps fill in my brows a lot. One thing I've noticed is the formulation of this, you need to warm it up. I don't know, maybe everybody knows that, but not this girl. So I got to warm up the brush a little bit. And then just filling in the brows. Oh, hi, Phil. Just doing a little video in here. How are you doing?
Good. Want to fall asleep at night?
Yeah. Okay, so brow pencil in medium, and then you take the little spoolie thing. Yep, new vocabulary for me this year as well. So then blend that out. I know too, you can, if you want a more bold brow, you can then add in the brow gel on top. Not quite my jam right now, but you could try that out. Okay, so then mascara. So I'm trying out the volumizing mascara. I typically use lengthening. So right now the formulas are the same. It's just the brush is a little bit different. So you'll notice on the volumizing brush, you get that. And on the lengthening, it's just more of a flat brush. So we'll see how this works. So glad I have the mirror. I've tried doing this in front of you guys on the camera, and good lord, it's difficult. So if you like a bolder eyelash, I really like to use the Honest company's primer, and then I'll use the Beautycounter mascara. They redid the formula on the Honest mascara last year, and it was not, I don't know, it's fine. I'm not like a big mascara junkie, but it wasn't really my jam. It was like a little more runny than I was used to. And so I just use their primer and then the Beautycounter mascara. And it does the trick for me. I just want a little bit of life to my lashes. I think it's really fun. That was one of the newer things. You know, there's a better way to do this than just with my fingers, but that's what we're doing. That was one of the newer things that I tried was kind of a better mascara. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the look. So I used the Golden Hour palette all-in-one. This is part of the holiday limited edition set. 10% of the proceeds go to, can't remember the name of it because I will botch it, foundation. And then you also have a mirror inside, and let's see here, it's all made with FSC paper, which is awesome. And yeah, so it also has like a cute little note that says you clean up nice. And yeah, there's the Leah Saig tutorial. Oh, I was gonna finish with something on my lips. I'll take a picture with another lip